If you're still deciding if you want to get a PS4, now is probably a good time, and we're here to help you make that decision based on the games available on PS4. We've compiled a list of the best games you can buy with money on PS4. Red Dead Redemption 2.
I've killed a lot of people for a whole lot of dumb reasons, and I ain't never seen much glory in it.
We're gonna kick off the list with Red Dead Redemption 2, because why not? Yeah, we know that the game is not PlayStation exclusive, but if you're a PC player, Red Dead Redemption 2 alone is good enough reason for you to get a PS4. A sequel to the beloved Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Redemption 2 is an all-around improvement from the previous installment, with a better story and a more refined gameplay, providing you a more realistic immersion in the Wild Wild West. So what are you waiting for?
I should have asked someone else, but
I'm the best guy you know at frightening decent people.
God of War.
And the Game Award goes to... Read it, boy.
If you haven't played any God of War games, you most definitely should. A classic franchise with 7 games that came out over the years.
I will have my revenge!
The game that was released in 2018 gave the action-packed fighter a new spin, especially with the storyline. We're not gonna spoil anything here, but God of War is a game with depth, and we mean it. If you're into story-based single-player games, you won't be disappointed with the 2018 God of War game.
Stay away from my son!
Horizon Zero Dawn. Much anticipated when it was released back in 2017, Horizon Zero Dawn remains one of the best games you can buy with money on PS4. An action role-playing game set in the distant future where Earth is barely recognizable, the game follows the main protagonist, Aloy, on her journey to discover her past. Again, we're not going to spoil anything here, but the gameplay is extremely immersive, packed with compelling missions and quests, keeping you on the seat for hours and hours. If you need an escape from reality, get Horizon Zero Dawn.
Your whole life you've been searching. And the elders, they've been holding you back.
The girl is a curse. She came from nowhere.
Death Stranding.
We don't need a country. Not anymore.
We do. Alone, we have no future.
It's one of the first games by Hideo Kojima after he left Konami. If this doesn't convince you, we don't know what will. Okay. The game also features actors like Mads Mikkelsen and Lea Seydoux. And it's as cinematic as it gets, just like other games by Hideo Kojima. An action thriller set in an alternate reality, where Earth underwent a cataclysmic event which led to the rise of invisible, destructive creatures. The game follows the protagonist, played by Norman Reedus, on his journey delivering supplies across outposts. Great music, great storyline, great cinematic scenes. If you're into immersive gameplay, you won't be disappointed with Death Stranding. Battlefield 1. Again, we know this is not PlayStation exclusive, but instead of getting a PC that can run the game, it's probably cheaper to just buy a PS4. If you're into realistic multiplayer shooters, Battlefield 1 is probably the best option for you. Unlike other games in the same genre, Battlefield 1 is set in World War I, a rarity in first-person shooters. The graphics are unbelievably realistic, as well as the gameplay that features a whole arsenal of weapons from the First World War. So, if you're tired of Call of Duty and other modern first-person shooters, we highly recommend trying out Battlefield 1. The Last of Us Part 2.
I'm gonna find, and I'm gonna kill every last one of them.
Well, after 7 years, they finally released the sequel to The Last of Us, and it's worth every penny. The story follows the events that took place in the first game, with Joel and Ellie building a new life in Jackson. Again, we don't spoil anything for you, but with a new plot and of course plot twists, you're in for an action-packed and immersive adventure.
I'll be coming for you. Okay. Take on me.
Bloodborne.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
One of the very best action RPG games you can play on PS4. Bloodborne brings the players to a fascinating realm of monsters and demons, and it's up to the player's customizable character to fight their way through a dreamy land of terror and make decisions that would alter everything. It is kind of difficult for us to explain how great it is, so seriously, just try it out. Marvel's Spider-Man.
Peter, it's time to get up.
Yep, Marvel's Spider-Man. Not by other studios, but back to its comic root. Other Spider-Man games made over the years have been critically acclaimed, but Marvel's Spider-Man managed to up the game still. No puns intended. The plot hits just the right spot, and once you get used to the controls, it allows you to control Spider-Man flawlessly, swinging yourself across the rooftops of Manhattan gracefully.
Maybe the city needs our friend more than you think.
Uncharted 4. The Uncharted series is a bit like Indiana Jones in video games, just better. And Uncharted 4 is arguably the best of them all. The game did a great job with character development as usual, but instead of a young adventurous tale like the games before it, this time it's about maturity, as the characters have all grown up, mentally. The game itself is similar, but this time with Uncharted 4, they took the story to a whole new level. There are a lot of games you can play on PS4, but honestly, we think these are the best ones money can buy. While some of them are not PlayStation exclusive, it's better to get them on PS4 for various reasons. Or sometimes, it's just better to get a PS4 to play these games. What do you think of these games? Did we miss any games here? Leave us a comment below and let us know what you think. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time,